Hey guys, it's Amanda. Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to share with you guys the 4 Velvet Blur lipsticks that I picked up from the new ColourPop collection, which I was so excited about. Basically just picked the colors that I knew I'd wear on a daily basis. So I have Creme Fresh, See I Love, K-Bop, and Hey Mr. DJ. So of course I'll show you guys some live swatches, talk about the formulation, texture, longevity, all that good stuff, and also talk about a little bit how it's kind of similar to the Ultra Blotted lips, which I really love. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and we can go ahead and get started with some swatches. I'm going to start off with Creme Fresh, which is described on the site as a soft coral orange, and this was the shade that I was most excited about. All the shades are pretty buildable, but especially with the lighter one, if you want to build it up a little bit more, you definitely can. I do prefer the light blotted look. I just think it looks better on me, but I will show you guys what 2 layers looks like. Next up is Hey Mr. DJ, which is described as a soft petal pink. So here is what 2 layers look like. You know, props to those people who swatch all of these shades because my lips are already dying and it's only been 2 lipsticks. Next up we've got See I Love, which is described as a reddish taupe brown. Alright, I'll go ahead and build it up to 2 layers now. Last shade I have is K-Bop, and this is described as a bright orange that's got all the moves. Here's 1 layer, so I'll build it up to 2 layers now. I'm just going to leave K-Bop on for the rest of the video because I don't feel like taking it off just yet. I want to give my lips a little break, so I'm going to go ahead and read the description, or at least just pick out the high points out of the description on their site for you. So it says it's a unique matte lipstick. It's supposed to create a soft focus blurring effect, which, by the way, I think it does. And it's supposed to give you the high impact color that ColourPop usually delivers. It's a silky velvet soft texture that's supposed to smooth over fine lines and imperfections while never drying out your lips. So we can go ahead and start addressing some of these things. High impact color, I definitely think that you can build it up. You can also sheer it out, which is kind of nice. It also says that there are pomegranate, goji fruit, and grapeseed extracts to protect and nourish the lips, which is pretty nice. It definitely does have a silky, velvety texture, like it just glides on your lips. I will say that it won't blur like all of your patchiness. Like I obviously have really dry lips, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I need lip balm like 24/7. So to say that it's going to smooth over everything, I wouldn't totally agree with, but my lips are like some next level desert stuff, so I will say that it does not dry out your lips anymore, so I really appreciate that, and it feels very comfortable. It doesn't feel like heavy or anything, which is a problem that I have with a lot of lipsticks and why I like the Ultra Blotted lips so much. So in that regard, I think the formulations are pretty similar in terms of like feel, but these are like a more pigmented big sister version. I haven't tried the Luxe lips, like the normal line, so I can't really compare to that, but I can compare to the Ultra Blotted lips. On me personally, I think it lasts around 4 to 5 hours before I have to reapply. I think K-Bop lasts the longest just because it kind of stains my lips a little bit more than the more neutral colors. But I don't really mind reapplying because by 4 to 5 hours, like I've already probably had like 3 snacks by then, so I probably need to reapply my lipstick anyways because it's getting a little patchy. Packaging is so pretty, by the way. So it's got stars all around it, and then on the lipstick bullet itself it's got embossed stars, which I think is gorgeous because I love anything that has to do with stars. It just feels really heavy duty. Like this does not feel like a $7 lipstick, and I love the way it closes because they had a soft close. It just feels so nice. I have hot chocolate here to demonstrate the transfer proofness or lack of, and even though it's not transfer proof, it doesn't transfer a whole lot. Ta-da! You see the color still on, and you see that there's barely any transfer, which is pretty nice. I also wanted to show you guys some live swatches comparing the Velvet Blur with the Ultra Blotted Lips, both in lipstick and liquid lipstick form. So I'll start with this. You can see that it's definitely pigmented right off the bat, but of course you can kind of just use a lighter hand if you want a lighter wash of color. We'll move on to Candy Floss Ultra Blotted Lip, which is one of my favorites. It's similar to Creme Fresh, but maybe a little bit more pink. Next up, we got Vitamin C Ultra Blotted Lip. I have the Ultra Blotted Lip in Vitamin C, which is also a similar orangey shade, which I love. So that's what that looks like. Definitely not as pigmented once it dries as these two, but all lovely and beautiful, and I love the three of these. That's it for my review and swatches. Thank you guys so much for watching, and also shout out to those of you who voted for this video to be the next video on my Instagram account. If you haven't already, feel free to creep on me so I can creep on you. My social links are down in the description box, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys next week. Bye!